Hi, my name's Daryl. Welcome back to my shop. We're going to do a little shop update so you guys know what I've been up to this last week. I want to start off with a big thank you to all the viewers and subscribers out there in YouTube land. It's pretty exciting that in just a time frame as short as a week that I have over 70 subscribers. About a little under 700 views shared between both videos. I think that's pretty awesome. Another thank you I'd like to send out is to Lainey Shaughnessy of A Simple Design of Ocala. You got his sticker right back here. It's funny recording myself on video, which is not something I typically do. In fact, I typically don't like to take pictures. Doing these videos, I've noticed a few things. You know, you kind of got to have a pretty good sense of humor to videotape yourself and put it out there for everybody else to see, because you never notice the little habits you have and gestures, you know, little funny gestures you make, you know. But like everything else, you know, we're our own worst critics, so I guess I'm doing okay. Also, there was a comment made about the fact that I didn't have my safety glasses on when I made the clamp rack back here. Yeah, I couldn't find it that day, and I really needed to get that done. Not really an excuse, but you know, I do know where they are now, and went out and bought a couple extra pairs, so that shouldn't happen again. Currently, I'm working on a shoe bench because we live in a two-story house and we don't wear shoes upstairs, so we typically put them at the base of the staircase. Well, it's getting to be quite the mess down there. Plus, we need somewhere to sit when we put our shoes back on in the morning. So I'm going to be making a shoe bench. That's going to be my next project video. I'm thinking it's going to have to be in parts because it's a little more complicated than I thought it would be. Another thing I've noticed doing these videos is I'm going to have to make some adjustments to my workflow, because the way I typically work on a project isn't really coinciding with a schedule for recording the project. So that's something I'm going to have to work with. The two shelves that are going to go beneath the bench to hold the shoes are constructed with half lap joints, and that presented some problems. I've gone ahead and decided to pre-finish it before I assemble the shelves. So that's something that I'm working on right now, and I'm currently waiting on the finish to dry so that I can get on with the glue up. I hope to have that video ready by Friday, hopefully Friday or Saturday. A new development in the shop is I finally was able to get a decent sized air cleaner. In this new shop location that I'm in now, I'm able to work totally inside the shop. I don't have to wheel anything outside, so I never open the garage doors and I don't open the back doors, so the dust that gets generated in here has nowhere to go. And some days I come out here and it's like it's foggy. The air is so thick with dust. So I went ahead and I bought an air cleaner that has a remote. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see. It's the Woodcraft brand, Wood River, if you're familiar with that. It's very similar to several other air cleaners of the same capacity. It's a 3-speed unit. I believe it's 500 CFM on low, 700 CFM on medium, and 1044 CFM on high, which is, according to the calculations I found on the Rockler site, that should cycle the air in my shop about 10 times per hour, which is pretty good. I'm really looking forward to the air cleaner solving some problems for me. I'm not sure if anybody really noticed, but in the shop tour video, that particular day my allergies were killing me from the wood dust, and I did a lot of editing to get rid of the sniffles and the coughing, and that's not good for your health, so I went ahead and bought this. I'm also pretty excited because it has a timer, and you can set it to run as I'm leaving the shop. I can set it to run for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 4 hours. So by the time I come back, hopefully the air will be nice and breathable. So that's pretty awesome. So I received a comment about the router table switch that I incorporated into my router table from Dima's workshop, and he thought it would be a good idea to make a video about that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and show a little bit more detail on how I did that. This, if you recall from my shop tour video, is my router table. And this right here is my safety paddle switch that I made myself. As you can see here, I took a piece of 1/2-inch plywood and I cut it reminiscent to a shape that I had seen that was commercially available. And I put a hinge here, and it's mounted to the back of this block here. I think there might easily be, more elegant ways to do it, but this is the way I did it this time around. So when you lift it up, you can see that this is just a simple rocker style light switch that you get from Home Depot or whatever for a couple of dollars, and a faceplate. And basically the way it works is when you turn it on here, and when you want to turn it off, you just touch that. What I've done here is I took this power strip here that had 2 ports on it. I was thinking that I might have a shop vac or something that I wanted to hook up so that they would both come on with the same switch. So basically what I did is I took this power strip here and I cut the cord for the power strip, and I wired the switch in between the power strip and the plug, so that this would control, so that this one switch could control both of those outlets. And it works very well, and it is very inexpensive to do. So if you're building a router table and you would like a paddle switch and don't feel like spending 30-40 bucks for the same thing, feel free to use this design. I want to thank everybody again for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel and supporting my efforts. If I had it my way, I'd be doing this all the time. I'm having such a good time. Feel free to leave a comment. I love reading comments. If you like these videos, be sure to like them down below, and also subscribe so you can keep up with what's going on in the Dreadnought Woodshop. I really appreciate you taking the time to join me in my shop today, and I look forward to seeing you here again in the near future. So until then, good night.